bit better, make it a little bit more in the middle. I don't think that made any difference. Oh no, that's so delayed.
Oh yeah, people joining up now.
So many people joined in.
Yep.
Yeah, but you can do it on your phone.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello, hello.
We are live. A day late.
We're a day late.
That's actually a record for lateness now.
A day late.
A whole day.
Yeah.
Just over 24 hours late. We're meant to be going live every Friday.
Is it late if I've like made you aware that I was late?
Yeah, you're still late.
Still late.
Yeah.
Fair
Anton
enough.
had a much needed holiday this week, so
Yeah,
that's why we're a day late.
Yeah, I don't normally like take holidays. I'm always like, no, work hard, work hard. And then I prefer like maybe UK holidays, but like going away, laying on the beach. I just thought that's a bit boring. I don't see a point in that. But we spent so much work on like the charity packing. There's so much like things we've learned. So many like things you think it's going to be this way and ends up being a different way.
Just a bit overloaded in your brain.
Yeah, and then that night I stay up till like 3:30, just trying to think of like what to give away, like without breaking the bank, was very difficult, and try and make people need it. And it was like 3:30 a.m. and I was like, people said, Anton, like, are you feeling okay? Because you look white in the face. He's like, Anton, you take holiday. And then on Tuesday, we normally do Tuesdays in Bolton with Billa and Graham's there with Homicide. But Billa's on holiday so for 2 weeks, and he said it's the first time in many years he's had a holiday as well. You rarely have holidays. I think Beth makes you go on holiday, right?
No, we go on holiday.
Yeah, you go on holidays now.
Holidays are good.
Yeah, so then Graham also was away on holiday. Then another Jagita, she was away on holiday as well.
Just makes sense.
So and then Mila, who helps out a lot, is on holiday as well. And it's my birthday week, and my mum came down, and it just made sense to. I was like, if I'm gonna take some time off, now's probably the time to take the time off. And Graham was like, Anton, like, because I feel like I'm letting people down if I'm not there every Tuesday, every Friday. And they're like, Anton, like, they'll be okay for a week. You know, they're not going to die. They'll be okay. We'll just let them know. So, yeah, we've let them know. And, back. But I've, for the van, we're going to have the wrap in.
Yeah, as I was saying, when me and Beth came in, and it's like, where's the van? I went, oh, it's getting wrapped.
The van's getting wrapped.
Have you had any sneak peeks of it?
No, just like we've had the obviously the designs that you've seen.
Yeah, which it does look awesome.
But
I think everyone's gonna be jealous of the new van.
It's gonna look so good. Like I'm so excited. Like it's gonna literally change the game. and actually, this much needed holiday is actually giving me time to reflect on what is the best thing that because it's, to be honest, this charity's depleted half our bank account as a business, and because at the moment it's funded by the business that we've been running for a few years, and if it keeps going like this, it's like it's gonna not have the charity and not even gonna have the business, and we're back to the job centre. So we don't want to be like a one-hit wonder. So I was like, how do we reevaluate? Like, we've done a chapter, it's like in a book, the first chapter, the series, the first 3 months.
Well, how many episodes are we up to on our TV series?
We're actually we've posted 9 or so vlogs. There is 22 to be posted. Okay, so. But I think with the vlogs, because when we started there was so much change, so there's always like something new, something different, us learning. But now 3 months in, a lot of money down, a lot of time spent, we have learned so much where actually I'm happy to say that it's going to be hopefully in a nice process with maybe only like 10-20% variables at most each week, something we learn, something we change. But because currently we're like, no, change everything, no, change this, and it's just
be more controllable now and consistent.
Yeah, so I always want to go like, I want to do more days, I want to do more things, but it's like
you can't do so much that it runs you into the ground financially and
yeah,
mentally.
mentally as well. So like I never believed in balance. I was never like the balance, you know, life's a balance. But now I'm like, no, like we're not robots, yeah, and we do. I mean, you don't believe in like balance. Sometimes you're like, I'll work. I want to see how hard I can work till I pass out.
I think it's good to reflect, especially because we've been in this, like I said, this current chapter where there's been a big focus on helping people now, providing them essential goods, people that need it and are desperate for it immediately. Because Anton spoke to so many charities across Manchester and asked the question. You know, we've asked people in the streets what do they need, like what are they lacking, and we've heard it from them saying they go into certain places and they can provide them food and they can provide them X, Y, Z. But there is things that they can't provide them. The charities say like, yeah, we can't provide them things like fresh clothes and sort of like stuff like outdoor stuff that we've been able to do because they can't afford it. So we said that like the most important thing is to help people.
It's flashing. I don't even. Is
the
the sound even on? Oh, maybe the sound's not even on.
Yeah.
Is the sound even like? Oh. Oh yeah, yeah. Because this no, because this wired thing's like you have to like remember to like recharge stuff. So hopefully they heard it from my mic. Yeah, but he like I think his mic has been like. I'm sorry. Yeah. The battery's dead, but I wanna make sure like the sound is good for you. So at least you know it's live. At least you know like this is like how real life is, and so just tap that mic. Tap
no,
it.
it's not flashing then.
No, yeah, it's connected. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
okay.
it's back to normal.
All right, so
Let me know if this flashes.
yeah, okay,
Yeah, carry
right.
on.
So what I was saying was
Yeah, fresh clothes. They couldn't give them.
yeah. So from the very get go, which commendable by Anton, he said, I'm very much like we need to do X, Y, Z. Like I want to have like the whole roadmap and like methodically do it. That's like, well, we need to help people because people are in need right now. So I'm like super happy that we have filled that gap. You know, we are provided the clothes people need, like the fresh sort of essentials that they weren't getting. That's been provided. You know, £100,000 has gone, and we've helped over 400 people in a few months, which is crazy numbers if you think about it, considering how many people are involved in the charity.
Yeah.
But now I think it's a great point to sort of reflect. To go right, we need to just tighten it down to what we're doing here and not overload it, because really the bigger mission is things we talked about, which was we need to try to get land. We need to actually start moving towards our like goal of providing housing itself. So
I do agree with what you said before, like do it methodically. And I was like, I wish we like planned it. No, I wish and I don't wish, but I'm like, you know, if we planned it a little bit better, a little bit like we probably wouldn't have had so much leakage. But I was a bit like, yeah, we'll just do it, whatever. Okay, we'll just and then because you know. A bit, you take a bit off the bank, that pays a bit, and like over time, you're like bit here, bit here. It totals up to like we spent like over 120 grand like in a few months.
But 400 people have been helped.
Yeah, but
some that weren't in dire need, some that were in dire need. So
it's very difficult. Like
you don't feel bad about helping too many people.
I don't.
It's done now. It's hindsight. You can't go back.
Yeah.
No point getting stressed about it.
We want to show you like the reason we're having this live, yes, for the draw, but also so we can have a discussion, an update of what we've learned, get you involved, so you can comment on them, and let us know. But like what I felt like disheartened from is like, and Bill, I said, Anton, like you will feel disheartened. Like loads of people have said that. It's so easy to help yourself, be like this. Create wealth for yourself and do all this. No one cares about that. But as soon as you do anything good, as soon as you try, like they said, you are going to get so much pushback. You're going to have people that you help are going to like throw it in your face, and then you're going to question, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? And also the amount of money that we spend, I genuinely feel like about 10% has actually gone to like the genuine people who are dying, and you know the people that really need it because they come to the van and they say, I just want this one thing.
Yeah.
Not the people that go, I want everything. What do you need? Everything in the van. What anything specific that you need? I just want everything. And I'm just like, but the ones, and it's true. Bill has said is like the ones who are genuine, like homeless, like
really need it.
They will just come and get exactly what they need. So that's what I've been rethinking on holiday. How do we keep moving? So we have bought a lot of stock already, and I started doing this idea of packing in kits because we had 50 different items in the van. People were looking at the board like a KFC.
It's just taking us hours.
And it was, we were there till midnight every day, and we're like, we can't keep doing this. Volunteers who want to join, they're like, this is madness.
Yeah.
So we thought, okay, let's put them into kits, and they can have like a closed kit, toiletries kit, outdoor kit. But it still costs money because what if like somebody just wants one item out of that kit or something like this? So now that we've bought the stuff, my idea was, I've not ran it through with you yet, is we have items in the van, not 50, but like some clothes, some toiletries, some outdoor stuff. Maybe we'll pause on the tents for a sec, I don't know. Maybe we'll do sleeping bags, we'll see on that. But
we must have given out like 200 tents.
200 tents, yeah, and there's people doing videos of like our red tents.
Yeah.
Because we're giving out the red tents.
I think a really funny moment was when the council and police cleared out just near the town hall all the tents. And that night, 2 hours later, we came down with a van with like 50 tents.
Everybody needed a tent. They were like, I need a tent, I need a tent. And we were like, okay. And these tents are like one of the most expensive things in the van. But my idea was we do just, you come to the van and you can have one thing per week. That's it. Either you need a jacket, you either need a sleeping bag, you need shoes, whatever it is. But we force people to choose what is the most urgent thing that you need this week. And then each item will have like we cannot replace this item for a certain period of time, like a backpack, we were saying. Can't replace that for at least 3 months. If you lose it, whatever. Sleeping bag should have a timeline, month maybe. But stuff like underwear, you can do weekly. Bivvies, maybe weekly, bi-weekly.
It just seems to be sustainable, isn't it? That's the main thing. Yeah,
until we get more money, which we can do more. But even at that point, when people are donating, they want to see that you want doing it sustainable.
I think the move is we actually. I think there needs to be a wind-up period where we stop doing what we're doing. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm committed to holding it now.
Are you sure? Yeah. But what if you go like this?
Because I feel like a singer now.
Do you want a mic?
No.
I
feel like just let me cook here. There's going to be a point where we stop doing what we're doing with the van because we're going to have facilities, hopefully have land, and it will just be a case of the van will be more like in-person selling.
We'll use the van on our field
to pick people up and bring them to the.
Maybe we'd have to put seats in.
Yeah, exactly. So we need to find a sustainable limit with what we're doing currently. Keep helping people because we're helping hundreds of people already, and make sure that we funnel the money to the actual bigger picture. Because the sooner we get land and the sooner we start actually like providing housing some form, like the better. Because then the scalability is way easier. People just come there. You can control it much easier.
Yeah, I've had a lot of things to reflect on over the holiday, and and I think is that a reasonable thing to say we'll do one item a week? Yeah. So you come to the van and you can have one most urgent item that you need.
I think the other exciting thing is this week's raffle that started yesterday is now £500.
Yeah,
I think it's getting way more exciting, and next week it'll be 1,000.
Yeah, Anthony actually donated that money into the business because I was like, I'm gonna. Oh.
No, it's okay. So we're gonna do.
That's like what?
So we're gonna do £500 raffle, and then next week's gonna be £1,000, and then I think at that point it's more exciting. And we're saying the problem is like £100 here and there doesn't make a huge difference, but once we get a subscription system and everyone subscribes, and then every week a few quid's going in, people are getting a chance like that. That
just like you see on the charity website. But I was just
I didn't want to like make a loss every single week. So we wanted it more like you donate a couple of quid and you've got like a free entry into this raffle.
But the site is like, it's been going through a lot. There's been a lot of sort of initial bugs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Checkouts and that, so it's getting better.
Yeah, now we've got Apple Pay, Google Pay, we'll have a guest checkout, we'll have like the subscription soon, so it should improve. But yeah, we're still learning a lot like about, you know, charity status, non-profit status, CIC, social enterprise, all these things I've had to like learn. We found out that as a charity you need 3 trustees, which is very hard because like, I feel like I've spent my whole life doing this, and now I have to get 2 more people that can technically have equal rights, equal like voting rights, vote me out if they think I'm mad. So, which is probably why they have the 3 trustees. But learning that, also learning that to be a charity, you specifically can only help like people in poverty. And we had the idea of like creating land and building like these mini villages, but eventually extend it out to anybody, because people live paycheck to paycheck every single month, and most people, because the rents keep going up, and we want to create like sustainable housing when the rates don't keep going up and up and up. Hopefully your salary keeps going up and it flips the script. So you can be in a place where it's like it's very, very low to live, there's fresh food, we grow our own stuff, we solar panels, like it's make eco-friendly, and then that would be open to just the general public to like enrich their lives, make their lives better. We say it's raffle that change lives, not just people's lives are homeless and
everyone too.
But and if we do want to do that, you can't register as a charity because that's not allowed. So it has to be specifically charitable. So then a non-profit status will allow for that to do both. But then you don't get the tax benefits, and you don't get the gift aid, and you don't get all of that. So it's like learning, because then if we want to do that, we'd have to create a subsidiary, another non-profit, but then we can't use the money from the raffles for that. So there's all these like things you got to learn. So I found out it's actually illegal for one person to create an organisation and help homeless. Completely illegal. You need at least 3 people to register as a charity, and you can only help the homeless as an organisation, as a registered charity. And I thought that's like, to me that sounded mad. But I'm sure there's thought in the madness of whoever created that. I suppose there's probably been a lot of people taking advantage of, you know, being a charity, getting donations and funneling it, so that's probably why. But you know, without like having that thought, you usually go, why can't I just like help people? Like, why is it so difficult? And it, you know, it is actually, the world is kind of made for some reason, whenever you try and help and do good stuff, you get pushbacks of different opinions, of different regulations, of this and that. So it's actually easier to like not help people, which is probably why, you know, I'm sure a lot of people have probably tried to help and gone, do you know what, I'm getting so much slack from people from this, too much hassle, too much this, I'm wasting loads of money, wasting my time, and it's just like, I'd like the world to be opposite, where it's actually super easy to help people and actually super hard to be selfish. Wouldn't that be an amazing world?
That would be good.
So yeah, learning all of that.
But we need to do our live draw for the £250.
Yeah, so
Which ended
£250.
yesterday.
So Niraj won last week. Yeah, he won and decided literally to put everything back into the draw. Very nice of him. We gave away a PS5 on our first like draw, which was not a paid draw. It was just to get like followers and get the initial buzz going. Just sent off to Mark. Sorry about being late with all the postage, because we said like you could pick it up from the office anytime, but he was quite far away, so I had to arrange postage, so managed to do it. But then I got to the post office, like, oh, you need a box. Then I have to go back, find a box, and come back, and then because it cost me £26 pounds. So can you whack that onto the draw? And he said, yeah, so he put that onto the draw. So thanks very much for that, Mark. So actually, we sold it out. Because I said I wasn't going to do a £500 draw until we sell at least 250 tickets.
Did we do it?
And yeah, we did do it. I'm trying to figure out, we've got all these screens, trying to figure out where does the mouse go. So, waiting to be drawn. So that was this one. So we sold exactly 250 tickets. That's because I put in the rest.
Alright.
I don't know the rest. So yeah, we've got.
I think we're doing a lot of testing on Apple Pay and Google Pay, which is all working now, which is good.
Yeah, so a lot of these people are people we know, close friends, people that have like been involved before. We've got one or two new players, but we also think because we're a new thing, a new charity, especially if like we're saying we're not actually allowed to say we're a charity until we're like officially registered, but whatever, like non-profit then. That people are maybe like, what's this? Like, maybe they're just sitting on it, thinking about it.
Your ticket numbers there going up to 300. See that?
Oh yeah, that's weird. Is there a bug there? No. That might be a bug.
I need to do 1 to 300 and whatever it is.
Should we send that to Sean? So yeah, there's always bugs there, but we have to. I think this is this.
It's just skip something. What is this?
It's a good thing you noticed that. Do you reckon it's skip numbers or do you
No,
reckon
it's skip numbers, yeah.
well, which numbers do you reckon it's skip?
But let's not figure it out now. Let's just leave it off. So go up to 349. So between 1 and 349.
Oh yeah, because it's not possible that it would have done that. Anyway. Oh, so it seems like, yeah, here we go, 83, and then it skips to 100 for some reason here.
Yeah.
And then it went
Maybe someone was holding it in the basket or something.
maybe, yeah, it's
Oh
new
well.
system, but I think,
Problem for dev team on Monday.
yeah, yeah, so I think it just skipped 100. And then it just skipped one more. So we'll do 349, but I think only 250 tickets have been sold for those who skip that. So what we do, we use this wheel, pick wheel. A lot of people use their Google random number generator, and that makes sense when there's like thousands and thousands of numbers, but I think we haven't got that many at the moment. We'll just use this for now, 349, wasn't it?
Yeah. Shuffle.
Shuffling the tickets, so we're getting like these smaller and smaller and smaller, which is good, but it can't just be all you actually buying the tickets,
No, I think that was
because we do need lots of people to get involved, because what if 1 week you don't buy the tickets and then you don't sell out? That'd be very sad. This is why I wanted to stay at 250, but like
No, I think it's more excitement if it's 500.
yeah, Anthony thinks that you deserve bigger prizes,
Yeah, I
better
think
prizes.
if people are putting in a few quid a week and they get a chance of winning 500 quid, that's
Yeah, and I like that it's on a
more
Friday
exciting.
as well, the weekend.
Yeah.
So actually,
That's nice meal.
yeah, go out.
Yeah, maybe a weekend hotel away somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. A nice weekend away. So I think that's a nice treat for somebody. But we would like to.
Yeah.
We would like to.
Pram.
Pram. Oh yeah. Yeah, Beth.
Or
won
a bag.
a £250 voucher and she's put it towards a pram.
Yep.
But yeah, that voucher on £120, so that could be 220, 30.
So now we're just doing cash. It's easier.
Yeah, cash is much easier because I'm like, because Beth had to wait a while
Who
for the
d- who d-
voucher.
who doesn't
I was like,
who
let's go
doesn't like
online,
cash
do
as
this.
well?
Yeah, it's just easier. Why do people do vouchers? It's just like a nice, probably a nice like, cash maybe for like a bit 30, here's a 20 quid, but
Yeah.
a voucher might seem nice to me, but I'll do it. You know.
All right, let's do it.
Anyway, let's do the draw.
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Oh, mess.
Who's it gonna be? We have number 100, 193. Who is 193?
Search it.
Oh, yeah, you
Make
can.
sure it works.
Oh yeah, we've not actually used this.
193.
193. Search.
Neeraj
Neeraj
again!
again! Oh my gosh. Well, let's see if Neeraj is going to pick up and what Neeraj going to do. Because he won last week, but I'll be honest, he put on £200 worth of tickets. So it makes sense that he's won
Yeah.
as well.
Well,
because-
technically, he's in profit here, isn't he?
well, he's actually put that money straight back in.
Yeah.
So he's put that
Do,
straight back
do you
in.
think it's going to keep going up? He's going to keep.
Keep
That'd
winning
be great.
Steerage all the time. Yeah, so let's call him live, let him know. See what he's going to do. So I'll double call him. I'll call him twice and then that's it. Anything over that is
Yeah, it's a bit
bit
excessive.
weird. But normally when you get a double call, you're like, this must be important. Let someone know that they want some money. And not only that, it's a good call. Okay. Well, Neeraj, you have won
£250.
£250, and I already have your bank details from last time, so I'm just going to send that straight over and get it done.
So everyone else that's on the live right now, if anyone's just checked in, we've just done the live draw for the last week's draw. There is now, if you go on the website, RaffleAid.com, go to donate, there is a £500 draw that ends next Friday.
Here we go.
So you don't have to wait long.
£500 now.
Was it just under 5 days? So you've
Yep.
got a chance. Only £2 entry, and you've got a chance of winning £500. All money goes to RaffleAid, which we are
Helping
help homeless people
helping
currently,
homeless
and people in need.
People in need, yeah. So we're giving out essential items at the moment. Long-term vision. We want enough money to buy land. Currently, the plan is refurbish container houses because it's cheaper. Maybe just before that, create a bit like a campsite for now with facilities there because people are already sleeping on the street without a tent.
Yeah, we're gonna create like a mecca for anyone in need.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm sure it's going to be very like it's not going to be easy. But like nothing good is easy. But I think we're one of these people that are just going to go head first and we'll figure it out. But we just need the funds to do it. No funds, can't do anything with that.
Yeah.
The funds are
And all you
just
need to do, donate £2 and follow the socials, and you can enjoy the man journey.
That's it. So all we're asking is £2 donation, and you get a free raffle ticket, which you could be in the chance of winning £500 cash this week. It's on Friday, 5 p.m. We're doing the draw.
And the devs are going to fix that bug that says 1p cash will
Yeah,
turn.
it's
Please ignore
it's
that.
like a new system. We're literally the first like client would say on this system. So
There's a few little
few
snags.
legal bits, but I was like, look, can people buy a ticket? Yes. All right, let's just go for it, and we'll fix the little bits at the end. So thanks for everybody who's like sent us videos of like there's this issue, that issue. So keep sending videos if you can't like pay, but you should be able to pay. Apple Pay's working, Google Pay, Amex, all that stuff. Yeah, we'll be posting more videos as well on our socials of the van. We'll send you pictures of how it's going to get wrapped. I should get that on Tuesday.
Nice.
But he did tell me 2 of the staff members have been sick for 2 days straight, but he said he's going to rearrange something and get it sorted somehow.
Is there more vlogs coming out soon?
There's going to be more vlogs coming out soon, so I'm going to try and do that this weekend.
Awesome. Alright, thanks everyone.
Yeah, thanks for
See you next week.
joining live. Yeah, and yeah, see you next week. Bye bye.